Here we go. Boop, boop, boop. Maybe. Come on. There you go. It's just gotta sync. There we go. Okay. Welcome. Let's see here. Checking. Mic on. Good. All right. Let's see. How you guys doing? Let you guys in. Okay. Here's my timer. I just figure out and fit out all of everything here. Thanks. Everything's looking pretty good. Alrighty. Cool. Alright. Nice. That looks good. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Alright. Hello. Hi, Cookie. And, hi, everyone else who's coming in. Welcome. I got a new hat. You don't know how much trouble it was to, create this costume in, what is it, Character Animator. Adobe Character Animator. Works really well half the time. A lot of automatic stuff, but try to change some, you know, just change like one object to object A to object B is like so tricky. Because like it doesn't remember the can't just say like, hey, flip one asset to a different one. It's like it has to be like completely re-rigged and have all the different parameters as you set. So it's like basically making an, if you have a new arm picture, which, hello, I got a little one. I can cast woo 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 hello spells. Hello to you, Elijah. Yeah, it's just like it's so tricky to like it's like remember like, oh, I set this keyboard button to show the arm up and get the drag parameter and get all these other things. So there's a lot of work to get this costume to be set up, which will only be seen for like an hour or so, but of content. But oh well. So maybe next year I can spruce this up a little bit and have it already ready. As I have to like create this entire costume, custom basically. But yeah, hope you guys like it. It is somewhat, yeah, Cookie tried it somewhat inspired by the Little Witch Academia. It just kind of just cobbled together somehow and just kind of happened that way. Thank you. Alrighty. Let's get going then. And, oh, I was gonna get ready. Hello, Ben. Woo. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I got some other costumes planned up. I don't have them completely ready yet. But yeah, all for the whole month. Every stream is gonna be a different costume. So I don't know if you guys noticed that yet, but yeah, so every stream has a different costume so far. So that's been really fun and somewhat headache-inducing. What are one little other tidbit about the costume before I move on? Is that I had to I wanted different eyeball pupils. Let me poke myself in the eye. Ow, ow. Okay, and then it's really sharp. I was like, I wanted the pupils to look magical or like anime-ish or something. So I added like one little tiny shading little thing. I had to like re-rig the entire eyeball, then have like every parameter from my older version also set. So that took a lot longer than I got some other stuff. I don't know where I was going with that. It takes a while to make it. Hello, Matriarch. Hello. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, there you guys are. Hello. Woo, woo, woo to you. Derp, shooks, chucks. Hello. That's Beth's poem. Probably should get her off the ground then. Bump. There you go. Get into a better pose there. And hello to you, Elijah. It's not quite Halloween yet, but okay, it's Halloween month. It's spooky month. You can say that. Yeah. Alrighty. Yeah, we can celebrate it all month long. I think that's more fun. I don't need a pen. I got my stylus. Didn't need that. Let's see here. Everyone's coming in. Hello. Woo, woo, woo to you. Alright. It's spooky month. Yeah. Ah boy, we're halfway through it already. Oh jeez. Alright, let's get going on here before I spend the entire stream saying hello to you guys, which is awesome too. Let's see what we got so far. So on the left is what the camera render, what will final output look like, and this on the right is my workspace. So anything that doesn't quite work or is messed up in the right space, if that happens, then don't have to worry about that, as it's all going to be determined on what's on the left side. So keep that in mind as well. Yeah, that if anything gets out of weird or alignment or whatever, from this angle, that's okay. This camera's this angle. But yeah, everything's 3D, everything's really fun. I was thinking of refining the first. I guess I can call it a shot, because like the camera does move. If I go to meta camera, you can see how, yeah, the camera moves for that second shot. From its position and kind of pans, and then it pops to the next position. So it is technically a shot, but not quite used to that kind of this format where I usually, for my paper derpy movie animations, I usually just keep it to be one shot per file. It's a little bit easier to work with that way too, because then it's like, oh well, this shot isn't working, at least it's not part of a, you know, the entire animation kind of stuff. So makes file management very important. Whoa, purple toes, pew. Cool, thank you. Don't need my size. I picked up my size again. Okay, I wanted to work on, let's work on our flying. I think I've been kind of neglecting that so far, because that'll be the next sort of big thing. I started to make a texture sheet for the phone. Haven't really got too far into that. Let me just quickly show you that. It's not quite there yet. So this will be like the camera, and then the different shades and colors, and those will be where the front screen of the phone texture will be. So probably going to spend some time. I just made this like a half hour ago, so deciding to stage up. So I'll continue with this, but at least I have something to work with now that I can start to mess around with it. For context, these are the other texture sheets for the other bips. So you can see, like, this is the tree bark that's then being applied and stretched onto the 3D mesh. So it's fun to do something like that. I'm more used to this kind of style where it has like these little boxes where I can have different shades. Just an example to show you that I might have kind of go through different darknesses or different tints. So if I want to like, because the way that I have it is that the 3D model and the lighting system kind of removes certain shading features, so it's kind of like I have to sort of do like cell shaded in a way that it's not quite that if a box, you know, has different sides to it, each side is going to be lit by a different amount of intensity. So maybe the light's coming from this angle, so like this will be in shade with a normal setup, you know, of a light bulb. But the way that I got this set up is that everything is lit evenly, so can't really move that without. That's where it started. Everything is lit exactly the same no matter where it is in space, even if it's being lit too much. Or I just kind of just remove lighting because it kind of messes everything up anyway. So I have to like make each polygon with these colors being different tints and different shades of one color, so that I can have like a darker version, like have this one be this color, but then the side polygon be shaded a little bit darker, and then like the underside, which has no light, will be really dark, like on the bottom side. And if the light is like from the top, then you have like these ones be the top polygon be lightest. So it's like we're trying to, you have to like sort of know where your camera's going to be set up, layout and composition, and figure out like what angles sort of work best. So it's a weird, crude way to kind of explain it, but That's why I have these, is so I can have different values for these different polygons can get different shading, even if it's technically in 3D. So like lighting should work, but that's just the way that I thought of the lighting. Doesn't allow me to do that, so I had to do it this way. Let's see though. Oop, that's not locked. Beeped. There you go. So I'll work on that and have different features and stuff. So let's get back to 3D. Oop, there she is. Let's get the wings and get that going there. I see you though. Have I seen Spooky Buddies? I actually think I have. This is the weird part, is like I think I actually did watch Spooky Buddies. I think it was, what was it? There's monsters. I don't remember. Was it an alien or something? Something was weird with it. Yeah. I don't like go out of my way to watch those, but I think just that one just happened to be the one that I did watch. I'm looking for the wings. There they are. I'm gonna turn everything else off, just so I can work on that, and then see where this goes. See where this takes us. Excuse me. Yeah, let's see. So we can start doing some of this, maybe. Oh, that is shows hidden ones. Cool. Okay, I want just to see instead of here the wings, and then each of these. Okay. I don't know why it's trying to show me everything. Maybe if I go to object mode and just like deselect everything, maybe, and then only what I'm looking at, and then go in here, pose mode, and then get these. That works. Okay, cool. Let's see. It's probably just work on one ring and one wing, and then see where that goes. Let's probably start from. Ooh, that's alright. Ooh, look at that. Now that's being optimal by not having the polygon to connect his face here. Nice. Okay, just kind of shove it into the body, and it'll be okay. Okay. So I think this just kind of goes up. Does this have, oh, this has grab. Okay, cool. Again, I'm not 100% familiar with all this, so excuse me as I try to wing this out. I'm gonna wing this animation here. Follow this. Maybe a little bit easier if I know how this is supposed to go. We just kind of warp it upward, and then let's see. So we can go down. I'm just gonna do the extreme of it and then work my way in between, because I think that'll probably work the best in my mind, is to see just how this can, what's the extremes of all this, so that I can do something like this. And see that, yeah, it's already, if I started doing this straight ahead, I probably would be a little bit upset. Let's see. So we have, let's get these and say, everyone, please be constant. There you go. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. I'm used to Toon Boom, I guess, with how this works. So that's down. And then we just need some, figure out the timing of this. I'm I'm a little bit like, do I want to just open up my Flash file and see how I did the timing and figure this out? I think we'll be good. You'll just get like a pose in between. So you're just like flat straight out. But still like a little bit tilted up, I think. be like straight out. Zhoosh, zhoosh, boom. That feels pretty good. And then we need one more of it going rolling upward. Like just like a little bit, and then each of these roll us back. So now we got that. So we got that. It's kind of going backward. And then it's like flooping down, so it still has the weight of it, so it's still like being pushed upward a little bit. Like this. And then it curls down. And then it curls back up the opposite way. And then we get back to first frame. So I want to make one more frame of it being rolling upward. Just to get it a little bit smoother. And then, yeah, that's a flap. Let's see. And then I probably want to copy these frames, or this pose from this frame. See if I can just copy, beep, get it over here. So it'll be there. And then have another frame where now it goes just like slightly above it, and then it goes back to pew, pew, pew. Nice. Okay. I think that's all I need. It's gonna be just those poses there. Let me just kind of make this a little bigger here. What are you? Ready action. Okay. Rainbow Dash, but yeah, I recolored it to be derpy, so don't you worry about that. Each of these. Okay, well, which one's that? Which one does not have a keyframe? Oh, probably these ones. Just kind of wiggle it just a little bit. Select all of these. Okay. Looks like one of them still isn't moving. Which one is that? That one? Okay. So now they all got frames. That's good. So wings here to here. Let's see. So I think I'm going to select each of these, and I'm just gonna turn off proportional editing. What the? Okay. And then slowly try and select all of these, and then move them. So I'm moving each of these over one frame. It's about 14 now. I think I went too far. May have gone too far in a couple places. There you go. Okay, so that should be our pretty cartoony feeling. I think that feels good. 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, so, and then it repeats back to beginning here. Pew, 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 pew. Okay, that feels good. Okay, so what I can do now is select from these frames and say, yeah, I've been watching a lot of prequel Star Wars stuff. I want to make it cyclic. It's like Alt-E, Shift-E. There it is. Make cyclic, F modifier, beep. So what that does is hopefully for the rest of the animation, she should be going. Dope. Okay. I have to try that again. I've done this before, so let's see. Shift E. make cyclic. That's like do all these, so to like expand it somehow. This is let's see. It's always harder when it doesn't work the first time. It's right back here, just keep going. I'll clear it, and then I'll make it again. Here it is. So instead of I'm trying to make it easier on myself by not having to actually animate it, but I'm trying to make it so it repeats. But it seems to be a little touchy here of how it wants to do it or not. Trying to remember how I did it before. Like sometimes it'd be like, oh, it doesn't work, so let me just kind of either select them in here and then say make cyclic. Oh, okay. I have to do all these. Open everything here and really say Control A, Shift E, make cyclic, please. That seems to be the right way to do it, is the problem. It's not too much, so I probably could at this point just go ahead and copy and paste them, but that's a little upsetting. I don't know exactly why, because it gives me the option in each of these to do it. I'm not actually sure what's going on. Oh well. I think there's also a way to have it so the you can like copy and paste the poses onto the other way, but I don't know how to do that. So we'll just have to kind of mime it out and go, okay, this was about where it is. And say, how's that? A little bit lower. In 2D, I like to like offset a little bit, like this, so you can see the other one. See the back wing a little bit easier. So I'm probably just gonna play around with that and pretend like pretend it's 2D again. 'Cause that's what I like. Okay. So I'll just go forward a couple frames and see where that goes. Okay, woo, we're doing that. And so we'll just kind of do it. I mean, I'll have to. Yeah, the problem is that I don't know how to do a lot of this. So that's the problem. I do watch a lot of tutorials and just try to like say like, oh well, how does this work? Because I feel like just doing tutorials does at least give you like some sort of a nice basis to like kind of work out from. So I wouldn't say like tutorials are bad, but I think you have to like do it smartly, you know. Don't just say like, oh, I'm gonna do this tutorial and then do it exactly that way for my project. You know, you still have to like think about what you're doing and make it fit with your project, you know. Because if you're gonna do like the donut tutorial, which is like a famous Blender tutorial by the Blender guru, is like, you know, great, you can make a donut, but use that just as a basis to see like what you can do, or what's the way to learn that that's the way to do a lot of the tools, and then move on to making something yourself, you know. You can follow along just to like learn like, okay, these are like the good practices to do. I feel like that's just as well as important to know. I'm trying to do a lot of this stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of like simulation stuff I've been looking into, like for water and waves and simulations and animations with that, and it's like, cool. My project is less, you know, realistic, so it's gonna be not quite what that's gonna look like, so it's kind of not gonna work out the same way. Let's see. So I'm going to have to kind of use that as a base to like know, or like know the realistic way of what it's supposed to look like, and then use that as a sort of an advantage to as a basis or a reference to then for my own project. Okay. For what it should be looking like. Woo, 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 hello, cool guy, welcome. I'm kind of struggling here, but I think we're getting there. How's these wings, tornado wings? They looking okay? That's a flap and a half. That's mostly just one flap. Let's see. Where'd my hand go? Okay. Woo, 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 woo. Hello. Let's see. I'm gonna just quickly pop into Blender Forms or something. Cyclic animation just to see like where I should be clicking in. Artist.org. Okay, cool. Looping in animation smoothly. You can watch this. See what that looks like. It feels pretty good. Okay. Okay. First make the handles type vectors. Make it easier to grab and find some scale. Okay. I don't know what you mean. Cool. Okay. That's a good thing for a form to say. Name the graph editor. Okay. Shift E. We'll try it. I could just try it on one object. Because I was trying to do everything. Make cyclic. Alright, I have to do it to be. Back to the full thing. Nope, it's still upset. Wing base. Here's my animation. I want these to make a cyclic. Wow, that's weird. Nope. Here's all these. Gotta select all of these. And then say, make cyclic. That's insane. Ah, man. Well, here we go. We're gonna copy and paste it. Let's get rid of the root. So everything here should just be Wingoos. Yeah. Okay. And it should stop around. Alright, I turned off my root. Why did my root stop? It's her Y position, Y location. Oh, it's turned off to be not moving. There we go. And for here, should be here. Probably X should be moving, and Z should be moving. Is that right? Which one's which? Probably this one. There you go. Boof. Okay, so it's somehow to root. Oh. Wait, was it moving afterward? Why is it flapping here? What? You see that? This is the debugging stream where I'm trying to figure out like what's going on. Did it actually make the, let's see here, Inside is messy. I hope I don't see those. Give me this bone. Here's this bone. Let's say this bone. And let's see what's going on. Because it's doing it. That's what? Here's some change. Is here. What? But there's no keyframes. If I select it, there's nothing. But I'm upset because now it's clear. And okay, was it actually there? What the? I'm more confused than ever. Okay, I'm gonna turn off root. I'm gonna turn on wings. This is why I stay in 2D, because I'm honestly not sure what's going on with a lot of this, so sorry about that I'm not familiar enough to just like start doing stuff. It's like I'm having to debug and figure this out and go, why is this not working? Select all these. So I'm going to, from here, here's my stuff. I'm going to select, unselect it maybe. Maybe when I select it, it's actually doing, maybe when I select everything, it's selecting the entire range of the animation. Could that be it? And so that's why it was like weirdly at the end plus 160. It would have been here, would be where it ended, because the keyframe is here that it swaps for the wings. Actually, it's not, but maybe there's just some weird keyframe going on with here with the wings. If I delete a lot of these keyframes, maybe that'll help. Something with that. So I'm going to select these frames here, and then say, please. Oh, I'm seeing something. Maybe it's working. Oh my gosh. They're offset for some reason. But that's good. That's what we want. That's what we want. That's what we want. Wow, wow, wowie. Wowie, wow, wow. Okay. That's trying to figure out why some of these are off. Okay. It's magic of something going wrong middle-y that you can't see, and then it's affecting everything else. Kind of fun. Okay. Are these frames off? Let's see. Boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. It's possible that these poses aren't just... Suppose here. Suppose with the right wing moves a bit here, that the other one does not. It's oh, there's also this pose. It's not working. Okay, so let's see. It's boop boop. I have that one. So why is this one not working? Nope, just trying to move these up. Can't move it up. Okay. So just by making these and then making this cyclic. So that doesn't quite work, so I'm trying to figure this out, debug it. Just from this frame. If I could just kind of lift this up a little bit. And then then for here, it should just immediately go into here. But apparently it's a little bit off. It's off by 1 somehow. I need to get rid of this frame. That's somewhere else. That's actually on the rig. That's what's going on. Oh, that's good to hear. Oh, man. Sorry about that, Mentorok. I'm sorry I can't say your name either. Let's get all of these. And then I'm going to just delete that frame. Because I think this ends at 13. This one ends at 14. But maybe? So we just need to, let's see. Can't just delete it. Eat it out. What the? What's this? What's this frame? What's this frame doing? Let's see. Hello, Alex. If you're very interested in good Flash games, you should play Don't Escape series and Don't Sleep series. Script Road on Newgrounds. Yeah, that's a good idea. On Newgrounds. Yeah, I don't really, I guess I don't play too much video games to begin with, so that's unfortunate, but thank you for that. Let's see. That's not why this got exploded. Sorry, this is just full of my concentration with all of this right now, I'm sorry. Hope you understand. Yeah, if I was more of a gamer, I think I would be interested in that. So what happened here? That just goes straight down, and this just goes straight down. There we go. Probably won't see it as too bad, but let's just make it a little bit better. There we go. And then go back up. It's possible that because every bone doesn't have a keyframe, maybe? It's freaking out. There was that time that I, oh boy. There was a time that I copy and pasted one of the poses. So maybe something like that broke it. Let's see. There's a million different ways that this can break. So, it's good to fail fast. Is something very important to learn. Is that if you're gonna not know what you're gonna do, or if you just need to just make something as you go, then make sure that you're make sure that you do it wrong as soon as possible to get that out of the way. Just get the wrong way out of your system and just like go, okay, so that didn't work. How do I debug this and figure this out? So that's what this is to go, okay. So that didn't work. What do I need to do to fix this? And honestly, I'm not actually sure what's going on here. So let's just kind of select all of these and say, let's just clear cyclic to begin with. So it should stop there. Okay. So some way, let's see. It's almost interpolating between all of these. Wing base, object transforms. There's this this weird thing. Let's get rid of that. And let's figure out why these don't have keyframes. Huh. It's like I forgot to keyframe it. I'm honestly not sure why this one's taking the most. It's being really upset. It's being really, really rowdy. So, trying to fail fast. I'm just trying to do this quickly, and it's like probably other stuff that's happening. Behind the scenes kind of stuff is messing with this. Okay, that should be. Is everything here posed? Is everything here have a keep pose? Bye. I'll never understand that. Thank you. Let's see. Bye, Sasha. Okay. Hard as rocket science. I take that. I take that. Yeah. Beep. Beep. See, they added a little dot. Add a little dot there. Why is it sometimes? Why is somebody's have dot but not other? I've had select all these. Now they're dots. That's what we wanted. Yeah, it's in the wrong way either way. I got the Sunny song in my head. The first song. Oh boy. Okay. Seems hard as record might be trying to build a supercomputer, but about typical this seems to be. It's not tricky, it's just like it's the computer not always interpolating what I want to do. So it's like, please, I'm trying to do this specific thing, and it's like, how about no? So, yeah, I'm just keep redoing the same thing over and over until it remembers that this is what I want it to do. Constant. See here, I did pretty sure that I keyframed something in this section here. So why didn't it? I don't know. See, now it's broken. Or at least it's a little bit different from what I expected. So I just have to go into each of these little bubbles and then say, please. Constant worked a little better there. There we go. Okay. Excuse me. Let's try and make this cyclic again. Is that how you say it? Shift E. C-Y-C-L-I-C. Is there a way to... someone can help me pronounce that if I'm saying it wrong? Okay. So I got all those bips, and I'm gonna go... wing base. Object transform. I'm just gonna get these. Oops. I'm gonna make a cyclic of that. And then I can do this separately. It gets offset. Because maybe something else. Let's see. It's no use in doing that. Beep 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 beep. Oop. Beep beep. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Beep beep beep. Beep. Beep beep. Beep 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 beep. See here. Let's see. Set his frame here. Here. Which, that's going to be a little bit higher up. And then it repeats. So it should be here. Is that my bad? Should be straight out. There's keyframes for everything here, I think. It's not keyframes here. Okay. That might be this one, actually. Which one? Left? This one's left, right? Let's see. It's as fun as it trying to make it sort of work is so much fun. Okay, so let's see here. Okay. So I want all of these. I want all of... Come back here. I'll select these again. Thankfully there's not a million bones in this one I'm trying to do here. And let's just clear it. So she should stop. Okay. And so what I want is... Left, right, 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 right. Left. Wing base left. All these. Cyclic. And wing base. Of these ones. Nope. Make cyclic. I'm honestly done with it. I don't know how to. That's probably as good as it's gonna get. Okay. Let's see what this looks like. Yep. Just trying to preview it for you guys here. Okay. Wing, wing, flap, 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 flap. That's as much as I need to see of it anyway, so alright. Okay. I'm gonna be just okay with that. So right about here, right about where she stops. Let's get the tree hidden. Let's move on with how to make a cyclic stop. I don't know. At least in the next pose I want it to be in is that I want this one on like this frame. Let's see. Let's have her wings change pose. And let's see if it stays. I want this to now be up. And kind of go bang up a little bit. And that's too much there. See, the nails are kind of weighted together. Ugh, what happened here? I think something got twisted. Yeah, it's like the weight painting exploded. Oh no! Yeah, that's all warped. Get it close to what it probably was before. Is this gonna do anything? Having it straight, I'm gonna go the opposite way. What the? Yeah, it's like the mesh is not happy. Wow, weird. Is it actually twisted? Because I can flip it over. No, it's not. It's not flipped. Whoa. Whoa. It kind of works in some way. Oh yeah, that's what it's supposed to look like. And then it plops. It's possible that it's possible that just rotated it weird. Oh yeah, that's too much. Yee. 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 Okay, that's what it's supposed to be. And so this one, right? That's the whole thing. You just kind of just rotate it. Also looks like this one. It's actually this way. Sorta. And then that goes over here. And then it's gonna just rotate it like that. Let's see. This way? That way? This way? Why is this tricky? I don't actually know why this is tricky. Is that some of these are just so weighted. Weighted means that the mesh and the skeleton are technically independent, but once you like rig it so that the skeleton has its own sort of parameters that it can, each bone, these little knobbles that I keep playing around with. So why is this good? Oh, even the wing below here is also kind of jimmied. Can't beat these guys, can it? What's wrong with this wing now? Why is this wing now not happy? Oh, I have an idea. I can go to here and I can say, hey wings, how about you is root on? Nope. Okay, I can do this. Alt R, E, Alt G, or S. There you go. Okay, so what I did was that I resetted the rotation and stuff to be back to normal. Essentially, set all the stuff back to 0. So, hopefully, that means yay. Okay. There you go. So now I can set this back up to be a little bit easier. That's what I want. I should remember that next time. For when stuff like this happens again, when it's kind of like, uh-oh, something happened bad. Remember to just reset it. That's apparently a thing I can do. That I just remembered that even existed. Okay. So that means that for each of these, oh boy, what's going on here? like this? Yeah, exactly. If it's just like not happening, then might as well just reset it back to system defaults. Or is that it doesn't look like it? Well, maybe it did. Okay. Seemed like it wasn't taking my keyframes. Beep beep. Okay. Beep, beep, beep. Beep. And it's just freaking out every frame. Every frame's a new drawing. It's new painting. It's just like this constant like finagling with it to please just stay in a good position for like a couple frames. Please. What are you doing? What is it doing? Is it trying to bleh? Something like that. Constant. I just have to like say like each of these please be select each of these please. Oh no. Select each of these and say constant, and that's the linear or like the in-betweening, what should it do between key poses. That sort of worked. Actually really didn't do much. Yeah, it's still so just kind of broke it. Okay, let's just take all those and reset it. Apparently it was being still upset. Oop. Okay, so over here, we're gonna want it to be kind of have it fold down a little bit. Yeah, that's it. And then, what happened? What's going on? Interesting. Okay. It's kind of cute, actually. Happy mistake. Happy accident. I think it's because I'm overwriting my cyclic that was at the beginning, my cycle. Which, yeah, look at that it stopped all of the poses that I had at the beginning. That's weird. I think I might have to, yeah. We're near the end of the hour and I'm still trying to figure this out. Okay, so if you're gonna take anything out of this, hopefully you do, is that fail fast and I think actually step it away from what you're doing for a little while. Get some water. Let's see here. Turn it off and on again. They can have different solutions to everything. What? Okay. Okay, so I'm thinking the cyclic is dumb. I've done it before where it's literally in shots where I had the snake in a rowboat near the end of chapter 5. I had that be a cyclic because I knew that the snake would literally be doing for the entire shot without any extra work or anything, new poses or anything, would just literally do those rowing the boat poses for the entire shot. So I'm thinking that cyclic is a little less than ideal for these kind of stuff where I want this kind of to work like Fluttershy, like some weird Toon Boom style where I want to select these frames and then I want it to cycle for about to here, and then I want it to stop because I have new keyframes here. And I think that when I say cyclic, it's taking everything for the entire thing, and then it's trying to then start it over again. But then, also it's not. Honestly, I'm just more confused trying to explain it because it's like it's also not doing what even I'm trying to explain as well. So yeah, Treasel here. I just hit it. Thank you. Let's see. Where'd my arm go? Why not be? Oh, my buttons, my triggers stopped working. Okay, well, everything else is coming up. Well, let's just go to Toaster Time and see what I can do here. Hello. My trigger stopped. That's all my stuff. This is all of my arms. So, hello. Sorry I got too many. I've turned into an octave. It's my new spell is that I have 5 arms, four arms, six. I have too many arms. Hello. Hello, El Louie. Let's see. So if I turn it back on, and then I record. Now my triggers aren't working. That's incredible. Okay. Let's try to move on from the technical weird stuff. So sorry that took a while. But hopefully you can see that I kind of know what I want to happen. It's just like trying to get the program to actually do it is seems to be more of the bigger hurdle. Because obviously I know you saw me like make all the different poses for the wings. So I know how to animate to get those specific poses. It was just trying to do something that I'm less familiar with to then try to make it try to make it work. So oh well, I'll try to figure it out in the meantime. So maybe on Thursday I'll have that ready, then we can move on. I knew the wings were going to be tricky because I knew that I was going to do something like this where I was going to have it kind of have a cycle and then kind of also stop midway through and then go to different have the wing switch to a different model essentially. So I think I figured out what I thought was the harder part was trying to make it swap from the open wing model to the closed wing, but I was wrong with trying to get with my own stubbornness was trying to make the cyclic work rather than just making it copy and paste it over a couple times, which honestly, that might be what might be what I'll end up doing. So yeah, that's again. It's just like, good art tip. Step away for a bit, and then get those shower dots, which help me a lot. I get a lot more better ideas and a lot more clear-headedness than, because obviously I can keep banging my head on this trying to make this work for who knows how long, and then I can get up, get some food, and then go, while I'm making food, go, what if I just do this? And it'd be like the perfect solution. That'll save me who knows how long. So I think, yeah, I'll just have to take a little break and then come back to it when I'm a little bit more clear-headed. Yeah, I feel like I get like blinders, of like trying to make this work, and it's like I'm gonna do everything possible, and even if it means that I'll spend 50 hours trying to do something, painstakingly by hand, of like I'm modeling a new set, and it's like I wanted to have like this more terrain where it's I didn't see a cookie, thank you. It's a character. Yeah, and one of the arms was like a different color. Or sleeve color, when I didn't want to make every sleeve work, because it was so much work trying to get the VTube working. Yeah, like the Doctor Strange kind of stuff where you just have too many arms. What was I going with that? Yeah, just to like spend some time not oh yeah, when I was working on the movie for a 3D set, wanted like a more natural looking environment. So I got this like landscape model built in, plugin not really built in thing. I can kind of show it off that I'm trying to make like a mountain or a hill, and there'll be a pun eventually coming out of that, is that I want to insert, well now that's not even working, insert, landscape. Is that I started with this, I was like, oh, I need to make this hill be flat at the top. I wanted a flat top. And just gonna do it as a lesson to say like this is what happens a lot of times, is that I want the top here to be flat. So I was like, okay, well I can go into each little point vertex here and kind of go, well, this is a little bit off. Let me just kind of move this down, move this down, move this down. Kind of like even these out and say like, okay, maybe some of these need to be, a little bit lower. And then I'd be like, okay, let me get more fancy and go, okay, maybe this could be straightened out, and trying to get this going. So you can see like how much there was, and I wanted to make like the entire like top of this to be flat. And I was like, I spent like the last couple days trying to like make this kind of work, and I was doing it like this because I was like, I'm being stubborn, and it's like I want this to, this is the way to do it, obviously, like maybe in 2D or Flash or whatever. It's like, yeah, this is somewhat of a legitimate way to do this. Not really, don't do this. I'm saying like don't do this because this is already going to take who knows how long to do the entire thing that I want to do. And then you realize that this is going to take a while. And so what I took a break, and then like the next day I was like, oh yeah, I think I remember there was like a button that like could like even out or like average things based on a certain axis. And it's like, wouldn't that work for what I want? And it's like, yeah. So let me just get a couple of these just to show off what it was. Quick sample of this. So you can see like how like not even all these points are. So I do scale Z0, scale shift Z0, shift 0. What is it? Don't make me a fool. I did this earlier. This is why I didn't want to do it earlier. That first day, because it's like I just don't know how to do the controls. sometimes. So, what was it? I was doing it all over the place. It's not doing anything. Maybe Z isn't the right axis. Anyway, when I did it, it was magic, and it just like flattened all these to be flattened up. Dang. That's more annoying. Is that I can't even show that they even worked that. Oh my god. Sorry. Hang on. Blender line flatten. I'm looking it up. Add a quickly thing. Go to edit mode. Select the vertices. Press S. Z. 0. Enter. I literally did the steps that I found on the website and it worked. I don't know. I'll try it over here. Oh no. What the? Scale X. Scale Y0. Okay. So this is where it comes, the opposite of the stubbornness is like, I know this should work, and it's like, let me just try to figure this out to make this, try to do things that would make my life easier, and it's just like, technicalities of like, wait a minute, this is literally, I'm 99% sure, you know, of how confident I am, that's like, that should have worked. I would look more of a fool of like, man, what? Oh man, I'm still trying actually. I still have it open. I'm still trying to work it out. What in the world? Let's see if I can open the other file that I have and see. Is there anything special that I had going on? If I take this. That's not working on the other file that I was working on, the active one that I did do it on. Either I'm just really messing it up, or I did it magically the first time. So now I'm like, I felt like so confident and proud of myself that I got that going, and now it's like, let me try it somewhere else, and it's like, nah, how about no? Make me a fool, Blender. What the? Why? What? Oh man, why? Select these bips. Scale. S. Y. 0. S. X. 0. S. Y. 0. Okay. Apparently I can't even get it in the one that it was working in. That might be a little bit thing too, is that each Blender file is like a personalized, a little bit different. Personalized copy kind of a thing. That's like each one's a little bit different. So, yeah. Let me make it so you can see more of me. So I don't cut myself off. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's get some juice and talk with you guys, I guess. How are you guys doing? Have you had how do you guys go about these kind of problems? Okay. Let's see. Okay. I guess you see you on next week because you're saying high school. See you next week is high school. Choir concert. Ooh, choir. Awesome. Good luck with that. I would wave you or give you an emotion or something for my character, but apparently that's not working either. I just have to restart my computer or something. Who knows what's going on with this? But thank you, Elijah. Let's see. Trigger. Where did that go? I don't even see that. There you go. Okay, well, this works. Yay. Here we go. Wish everything kind of worked again. Pew. This is my hug. In the middle is my hug arms. I can't move that one around. This one works. Alright. This is what I meant, like the other arm, I didn't color it because I thought no one would see it. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, they're just not working. Let's see. I have all these extra things. This is my behind the scenes just to see like why stuff isn't working anymore. Let's see. So I turned off. Let's see. I turned off physics because that wasn't gonna work for my hat. My hat is in two different pieces, so layered on top of each other. Where like the hat top is different from the hat bottom. So that doesn't work. You can turn off the recording of it sometimes. I thought there was a button over here, so that's why I moved that over. Getting all the behind the scenes of weird workings with today. And that's still not working, so I'll have to turn it off. Alrighty, woo. Thank you, Cookie, for not making that. Sorry, who made that? Cookie, there you go. There you go. Oh boy. It's gonna roll in hardware. So yeah, I said at the beginning that it was sort of more. It's more ambiguous, but more closer to Little Witch Academia. With the kind of I did like look at like the dress uniform of like how they had the collar and how that worked with the little ribbon kind of thing, like a sailor uniform kind of stuff. Yeah, so I looked at that, but this kind of big floppy hat is yeah, probably more Hogwartsy. Let's see though. How you guys doing? Because I'm a mess apparently today. I was doing so good this morning and everything. I got like it's pretty good progress on Endemare, so at least I did something, and I've been doing good around here. So that's just unfortunate. I'm sorry that I keep apologizing, but yeah, it's kind of because trying to do as best a good show for you guys, but it's still like I don't know when these weird stuff like this happens. It's like what am I supposed to do? I just get too strong-headed and stubborn, and it's like I'm trying to make this work, you know, which kind of backfires in a way that's like I get more into a rut of like I'm still trying to get over why this isn't working on the Blender side. Might have to restart it, or who knows how many far steps I have to do to restart things. To maybe something broke, I don't know, but hopefully for Thursday next stream I'll get that and see if we're in a better place by then. And then while we're talking about schedule next week, final week of October, I'd like to do something completely different, which again is something I've never done before, with this specific website that I want to do a little drawing game with Cookie, so we can do little art games, or we can see if we want to do invite the chat to see if you guys want to draw. I know most of you guys will probably just either want to watch or think that you don't have artistic skills, which is totally okay. You're not required, but yeah, I would like you to either be on drawing team or on chat. Yep. Is it next week Thursday? I was actually thinking of both streams next week, so next week's Tuesday and next week's Thursday. But yeah, we can decide on which ones to do. But if anything, I would like next Thursday, so that'll be the closest one to Halloween, wanted to do 2 so that if something like this stream happens where it's like complete blunder, then we can have like that one as a like a dress rehearsal style kind of so it doesn't feel like we waste time or have technical problems or who knows what for that first stream. But yeah, it'll be up to you if you want to do it that next Tuesday. But yeah, so the next stream this Thursday, I like it to be continue with the 3D Derpy. Next Tuesday, I guess either. And then next Thursday be the Halloween drawing special combo collab thing. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I miss you. Which was awesome, but wish there was more of it. Yeah. That's why I kind of like slowed down on watching it, because I was like, well, I'm going to watch this too fast. And then I think I stopped midway, a third into the first season. I don't think there's it's been so long I don't know if there's been more seasons or any more movies, but yeah, that's Little Witch Academia is great. I recommend it. Let's see, anything else from you guys? Let's see, let me get some more water. Actually, hang on, I can turn off my other hands. That might work. Hang on one sec. I'm gonna play with the puppet. So I'm gonna turn off my extra hands, and then maybe this will work. Really, that did not work. Okay. That arm that I wanted to be on is now off. Arm left should be off. Arm right should be on. I don't know why I make it so confusing for my own self. There we go. I have left and right dyslexia, where my left and right are always mixed up. So I don't know why I made it more complicated for myself by having this arm be called right and the other one called left, which is for from Derpy's perspective. So I don't know why. There we go. This looks a little better, a little more passable. Oh well. And does emotions work? No. Oh well. At least I got one arm now. Pew pew. All right. Yeah. Anything else? Let's see. Can I talk about? I did already kind of talk about the schedule, and then I don't think I got Cookie's reaction to if next Tuesday we should do it. Obviously, we have time, a whole week to decide on it, and I gave you the link in the stream private Discord server thing. So yeah, we can talk about it there or whatever. Yeah, we've got to figure whether or not to have more people involved in it, or just be us. Because I think even if Star's gonna be busy as well, it's gonna be a little bit tricky. Regardless for any of us. Love scenes work next week is fine. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Okay then. Yeah, that's what I wanted, was to have some sort of more stress-free dress rehearsal kind of style for next Tuesday, so then we could be really like on the ball for Thursday and be really fun with that. I wanted to do. I have some ideas. Obviously, don't want to just say all my laid out, but I think want to do like some chat-based stuff, or have some Mad Libs kind of style of. Have the chat kind of give ideas, so might have to do a couple different options in case the chat kind of dies midway through, of like, well, this was a chat-based one where you guys kind of give suggestions and then the artists draw, but if there's no chat, then we need to probably also make a completely different itinerary for chat-based lists kind of games where we just kind of, I guess, have to draw what we feel like instead of what you guys want. So yeah, so hopefully you guys come to those and bring your thinking caps for that. So I'm being passive aggressive just because I know that sometimes this does happen a lot. So it's not personally to you, but it might also be personally to you if you're not chatting. Because the last time I did a stream that kind of involved like something with that with I had a stream, you know, a couple weeks ago for the 3D Derpy idea stream, and I completely 99% failed because no one really had ideas for it. There was the one idea, and that's what we're all basing the animation based on. So that's why I'm kind of like a little bit like, okay, I know now to expect that kind of stuff. So yeah, so exactly, yeah, we'll have to figure it out of having it be just artists give different props to each other. I saw a cool panel from PonyCon from a couple weeks ago when they had a very active chat, but they had these different kind of drawing games of split, like one of them was like split the canvas into different sections and then draw the front half of a creature, and then another person draws the back half, and they like have to like connect it. So like fun stuff like that of like trying to get more collaborative, use the collaborative drawing canvas that the website will provide kind of stuff, and use that to our advantage, you know. Or the Pony Fest, I think it's what it was. The Pony Fest online had another game of just draw, have the chat just give random GIFs, and then have the artist just draw from that. You know, if it was like a weird pizza GIF, then it's like the artist would then draw pizza on the canvas. And so it just got crazy of what people would send of weird pictures. So obviously if our chat is going to be a little bit tamer than having 50 to 100 different posts at a second like they had, so we'll have to accommodate for what they scale it down for ours. Yeah. But that's what I was thinking of, trying to do stuff like that. And if that sounds good, it's for you, Cookie. Also, did I ever get an answer on whether or not we want to let other people join in as well? Obviously, we don't have to be completely decisive, but well, I guess to chat here, maybe 2 of you. If anyone wants to volunteer to join in. If you think you're, you don't have to be like the best artist in the world. I mean, I'm not, so there's definitely don't mind. Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it'll be got to do probably some sort of screening process. That's what I'm sort of kind of leaning to, is that we just don't. Yeah, don't expect it. Yeah, did you mean like don't expect like any people to kind of like join in, join in volunteer as an artist maybe? Yeah, I agree with that. So we've done this like 2 or so times now that I've lowered my expectations each time now. I'm still hopeful, so I'm still leaving it on the table, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, no one's gonna actually do this. Yeah, okay then. Yeah. So that's why I'm like kind of like, yeah, come on guys, come on in, and then be friendly about it. But then I'm like, yeah, no one's really gonna want to do this, or brave enough to do, or be cool enough. I don't know what that means. Not be a jerk, I guess. That's what I'm afraid of, is that someone's being a jerk on and just draw something. That's what I'm afraid of. Someone drawing something inappropriate kind of style. So Yeah. Sorry to, yeah, not to like have you guys kind of listen to all this, but it's like this sort of stuff does take a bit too to just kind of make sure that I like having make sure that everything is kind of laid out and everything's like super planned out. That's like when it comes to it, then it's like we know exactly what we're doing. You know, like on a day, it's like I know everything. I had all my questions figured out, and I know everything that I want to do. So, um, that's why I'm just trying to make sure everything's figured out now. So, get as much stuff as I can to figure that out. Yeah. So, I think we're just about on time. I wasn't trying to fill this, be a filler up, but it just kind of happened that way. There was a lot to talk about with that. Um, yeah. Sorry again that this was a little bit weird. But yeah. I had to follow my own advice of just kind of step back and say like, how can I do this better? But when there's actually not much, what I don't really know, an optimal solution, then it's like it does feel like I'm just having to keep hitting my head um on the hard thing, I guess. Door. I don't know. Keep hitting my head against the screen to like trying to make it work. And if it just doesn't, if I don't know a better solution, then it's like it's gonna be to try and move one grain of sand into a bowl. It's like you just gotta keep doing that over and over until eventually it works. You know, eventually you put every rice into a bowl, but it's gonna take you a lot longer than someone who's just gonna use a spoon and just go blomp, or the other guy who picks up the rice bowl and put it into the other bowl and be done. You know, so there's different like fast ways and optimal ways of doing all this stuff. That's like I still get like kind of stuck into like I want to move one piece and then go nice and then put it down. Kind of value like every single tiny piece and go yep, yep, rather than trying to just take up the whole bowl and just go blomf and do it in like the second, you know. So I don't know. I think that's just me trying to make it work, and then mixed in with not knowing how to actually make it better. Not knowing that, oh, you could just do that. And just like, oh, you could just flip the bowl into the other bowl and be done. Be done way quicker, you know? So, that's my bad. There you go. Okay. So next time I'll research more into this and see what I'm missing, and yeah. See what better I can do. And, hope to see it then. Hopefully everything will be a little bit better. Oh boy. This is my actual waving away. Bye. Whoop whoop whoop. I can actually make myself disappear. You want to see this? Abracadabra. Whoa. Okay. Thank you guys. Bye bye. I'm okay. Okay. Bye bye.